Yes, my people, big Prozech back again, and you already know what it is, man. We're talking all things sneakers, kicks, and creps. And today, got another little review for you, man. Yeah, man, we're coming thick and fast, and we've got in hand, we've got the Yeezy 700 V3 in the Kyanite. We're gonna look at how we copped, the price, fit on feet. We're gonna look and talk about everything to do with the shoe. If that sounds like something you like the video. And without any further ado, let's have a quick look at the box. This is the box, guys. 700 on the front, just in case you didn't know. Yeezy 700, made by ADIDAS. Kyanite is what we're looking at. Now we've had a look at the box and we've got a quick look at the shoe. Let's find out how these kicks look on feet. Now these shoes dropped on the 25th of March and I managed to cop direct via the ADIDAS Confirmed app, so shout out ADIDAS. Been doing alright on ADIDAS recently, not so great on Nike. Nike, have a little word with ADIDAS Confirmed and let's get the party started. Now these cost £170 retail. On secondary market you're looking closer to 200, maybe slightly above on certain sizes, maybe slightly less on others. So yeah, I'm a UK size 12 and therefore because I'm a size 12 I tend to add half a size up for Yeezy, so I'll go 12 and a half, and for me that's pretty much perfect. So if you've never bought a pair of Yeezys before, I would always seriously suggest, as a rule of thumb, always go half a size up. Some people go a full size up, it's overkill for me. Half a size should be perfect. Now let's get into the comfort of this V3. As you probably are aware, there is no boost in this shoe, and I know obviously at this point the words Yeezy and boost are kind of synonymous. You kind of assume it's always going to be there, but in this particular silhouette it is not. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's uncomfortable, and in fact it isn't uncomfortable. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable shoe. If you compare it to a 380 or a 350 V2, yeah, it's not on that level, but it is a fairly comfortable shoe. You're not going to be running around screaming in pain while wearing these shoes. These shoes are really comfortable. So from a comfort perspective, it's good. You've got this booty inside, which is kind of like a neoprene, which is kind of stretchy, which is essentially the majority of the upper, obviously, that your foot is in contact with, and essentially this is the part that gives you sort of that quite sock-like feel. Underfoot, you've got the sort of EVA encased in some TPU, and you can see here a little bit of it exposed. So I mean, it's not, I mean, this is the kind of material that they would use in a standard running shoe, so it's not an uncomfortable material to use. It's just not the same as boost. So if you're happy, because at this particular price point it is a little bit cheaper than a 350 V2, is a lot cheaper than a 380. At this particular price point you're getting a lot of design but no boost, so you just got to balance that up. Talking of design, let's get into, you've got this sort of mesh with the stripes going across. It's weird because you would have thought they would have just gone for the 3 stripes considering it's Adidas, but there's probably like five, six stripes there, different colors of blue. There's some teals in there as well. Interesting, this sort of off-white, sort of cream nude exoskeleton is actually glow in the dark as well. This is an RPU material, which is like a hardened rubber-like material. This sort of PU piece on the toe box in the cell kind of merges seamlessly into the lip of the shoe and obviously into the sidewalls, which are EVA, and you've got ADIDAS just printed on the back there, embossed I should say, on the back there. Underneath, which is pretty much my favorite part, you've got this gummy sole, which is pretty sweet, with some green hits of the EVA underneath. All in all, an interesting looking shoe. Before I forget, never forget this, a little bit of 3M on the booty here, and you've got an infinity loop system. Does come with a spare set of laces, but a lot of people say these tend to look better without the infinity loop. Let me know in the comments below if you've got a pair and you feel like these look better without the infinity loop. Let me know. With all that being said, now we've looked at the look of the shoe, we've looked at the design of the shoe, we've looked at the comfort, price. Let's get into whether we'd cop that or whether we'd stop that. So as you are probably aware at this point, my name's Prozech on Instagram and Twitter, but in Instagram specifically, I tend to throw up in my stories pictures of kicks like this and ask people whether they would cop that, meaning they would love to keep the shoe, love to get the shoe, pay for the shoe, or whether they would stop that, meaning nah, this shoe is not for me, get rid of it. And I asked the people and let's see what they say. Not necessarily unanimous, I'd say, but a pretty strong statement. 60% are saying stop that, and I can't disagree. I think for myself, I'm in two camps, and I'll let you know my thinking. This is my third 700 V3 that I've reviewed, and I think at this point, I am pretty certain of the fact that I like enough about the silhouette. There's enough about this silhouette that I do like. I like the neoprene. You've got the dark laces which merge into the dark neoprene. The nice little hits of 3M. I like that. I like the exoskeleton to a degree. I feel like sometimes companies throw glow in the dark stuff on things just to sort of make you feel like you spent money. I don't necessarily need it, but it's kind of a cool to have. It's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't necessarily vibe with this particular colorway. This gray with the blue, like if you didn't love blue, you're not liking this shoe. Same with the Azaref. Why do you need this and an Azaref? This is kind of like the reverse of the Azaref, which is a very blue shoe as well. I mean, I don't know why you'd need those. I don't know why you'd need this and the Azaref. I don't know why you'd need it. Essentially what you have here is a mid-level shoe, a mid-level Yeezy. It's £170, so it isn't as expensive. It's probably the cheapest Yeezy you're gonna get, apart from like the Power Face and other things like that. It is a well-engineered shoe, a well-designed shoe. A couple of issues with it, but specifically it's the colorway for me. If you had a better colorway, this would be a better shoe, and that's kind of where I am. Now I've let you know what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that great stuff. It really helps. And if you like sneaker chat, make sure to check out Kicks Chronicles, where we take a deep dive into a guest's sneaker history, and we go all the way back to what got them in the game, all the way to the current day, and find out what's currently on feet. That is available obviously on YouTube, but if you like it in your ears, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and everywhere you get podcasts, please make sure to hit that up. That'll be a really great help. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I've been Prozech on Instagram and Twitter, and until I see you, man, down the roads, stay blessed.